Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this thrilling GT3 race in the lower split of low-fuel motorsports. I'm Jeff, your commentator for today's spectacle. The big news is the FIA's revolutionary fan-powered penalty system, or FPPS. Imagine, if you will, millions of armchair stewards wielding smartphones to decide the fate of our drivers. It's democracy gone mad, I tell you. We've got Marco Craparouge leading the pack, with Nikolai Tsiabuk and Daniel Schmidt hot on his heels. But the real drama is unfolding off track. Giovanni Zanari's hired an Italian social media army, while Max MacGyver's team is crunching numbers faster than a supercomputer on steroids. Colin Bateman's charity stunt backfired spectacularly, and there's even talk of NFTs influencing votes. It's absolute chaos, and we haven't even started the race yet. Daniel Bourne, starting 14th, called it American Idol meets Formula One, and he might be onto something. The drivers are lining up, and they're off. The pack surges forward like a tidal wave of horsepower and ambition. Hold on to your hats, folks! Oh, disaster strikes early. Drio Luce and Adrian Pani collide in a moment of utter madness. Pani turns in as if Luce is invisible. It's a miracle they're both okay, but their races might be over before they've truly begun. Daniel Bourne's on the move. He's just muscled past Thomas Wagner for 14th place. Bourne's clearly not letting the FPPS controversy distract him from his on-track mission. Ha! Catastrophe for Mikhailov. He's pirouetted off the track like a ballerina with vertigo, and his race is well and truly over. But wait, there's more drama unfolding behind the scenes. During qualifying, a flood of suspicious votes from Italian and South African IP addresses set off alarm bells at FIA headquarters. It seems Zanari's social media army and Bourne's fan base are already flexing their muscles. Breaking news! We've just intercepted a radio message. Operation Schnitzel is go! What on earth could that mean? The plot thickens faster than custard in a heat wave. Luce runs deeper into Dunlop Curve than a submarine in the Mariana Trench. He's fighting that car like it owes him money! Luce rejoins right in front of Bourne, cutting it finer than a surgeon's scalpel. Bourne's forced to back off, but you can almost see the steam coming from his helmet. The FPPS app is probably lighting up like a Christmas tree. Bateman's gone for a dive bomb that would make the Red Baron proud, but it's all gone pear-shaped as he collides with Trump. The FPPS votes are going to be flying faster than debris. Bourne seizes the moment and overtakes Bateman for 12th. Meanwhile, MacGyver's giving Rice a love tap from behind, sending him into a spin. But the real drama is unfolding online, where Schnitzel Scammer is trending worldwide faster than a supersonic jet. It seems Bourne's being caught in a hilarious meme involving a comically oversized Schnitzel and a suspicious-looking voting app. The internet's having a field day, and the FPPS servers are creaking under the strain of meme-inspired votes. Bourne's PR team is scrambling like cats in a room full of rocking chairs, trying to control the narrative. This race is turning into a social media circus with cars. Oh, the drama continues. Bryce De La Bourralio-Cree's just overtaken Bourne for 11th at turn 1, and Bourne's practically gift-wrapped the position. But wait, there's a twist. We've just discovered that De La Bourralio-Cree is the mastermind behind the viral Chugger Schnitzel Scammer hashtag. Bourne's not taking this lying down. He's just radioed his team, and I quote, "Tell that baguette-munching meme lord I'll serve him a real schnitzel right off the track." The gauntlet has been thrown down, ladies and gentlemen. We're witnessing the birth of a rivalry that's part race, part meme war. The FPPS app is probably smoking from overuse as fans furiously vote on this juicy new development. It's like watching Drive to Survive being written in real time.
You know what's crazy, Jeff? These drivers are more worried about their social media likes than actual racing. It's like they're dancing for TikTok votes.
Luce is off again. He's treating the Schumacher S like it's a slalom course. The marshals are waving more flags than a UN convention. Meanwhile, the FPPS is probably having a meltdown, trying to keep up with all these incidents. Bourne's pounced on Luce's mistake like a lion on a limping gazelle, snatching 11th position. But the real battle is raging online. Bourne's fans are flooding the FPPS with votes faster than a DDoS attack, while Luce's supporters are crying foul play. The FIA's digital referees are sweating bullets, trying to separate legitimate votes from bot armies. It's turning into a cyber Grand Prix alongside the actual race. Bourne's position on track is almost secondary to his ranking in the court of public opinion. Welcome back to the action, folks. Bourne's clawed his way up to P9, but that's not the half of it. The viral tsunami of schnitzel scammer memes has wreaked havoc on the FPPS servers. For a glorious moment, every driver received a penalty for exceeding track limits of the internet. It's digital chaos out there, with the race turning into a bizarre fusion of motorsport and meme warfare. Arborola's breathing down Bourne's neck like a dragon with indigestion. The tension's so thick you could cut it with a butter knife. Meanwhile, the FPPS app is probably melting smartphones worldwide. Bourne's missed that apex by a country mile, but hold on to your headsets, folks! We've just learned that Bourne's crafty engineers have pulled a fast one, redirecting all penalty votes to the Nürburgring's sausage vendor website. The poor bratwurst seller is now drowning in a sea of digital penalties, while Bourne races on unscathed. It's a masterclass in tech wizardry that's left FIA officials scratching their heads and reaching for the rulebook. This FPPS system is turning the race into a battle of wits and Wi-Fi.
And that's exactly why the sausage situation is so problematic, Jeff.
Bourne's running wider than a politician's promises. Arborola's sniffing blood in the water, ready to pounce like a shark in a speedboat. Bourne clings to his position like a barnacle on a racing yacht, but the real story is unfolding in the pit lane, which is now blocked by a mountain of sausages. The ecstatic Nürburgring sausage vendor, now dubbed the Wurst Wizard by fans, has declared Bourne an honorary Bratwurst Baron and is attempting to deliver his penalty in edible form. Race control is in chaos, trying to clear the spicy blockade while debating if accepting sausages violates sporting regulations. Meanwhile, other teams are furiously Googling how to hack a burger van in a desperate bid to level the playing field. Arborola's diving to the inside like a submarine with a death wish. The FPPS app is probably glowing red hot with activity. Arborola's done it. He's snatched ninth from Bourne in a move slicker than greased lightning. But Bourne's not throwing in the towel just yet. He's all over Arborola like a rash on a radiator. The FPPS votes are probably flying faster than pit stop tire changes. Arborola's made it stick like chewing gum on a hot sidewalk. Bourne's backing off, but you can almost hear his teeth grinding from here. The FPPS app is likely lighting up like Times Square on New Year's Eve.
Watching Bourne's line through these corners, Jeff, you can see the mounting pressure affecting his usually clean driving style.
Zanari's now breathing down Bourne's neck like a dragon with a head cold. The Italian social media army is probably breaking the internet with frenzied voting. It's wheel-to-wheel racing meets click farm frenzy.
Classic pincer move forming here. Bourne's vulnerable.
Zanari's made his move stick at Dunlop. But wait, Bourne's not done yet. He's clawed back 10th place from Zanari with a move more determined than a bulldog chewing a wasp. The Italian's incensed. He's just radioed his team. That schnitzel-loving scammer just hacked my car with a sausage-powered EMP. It's utter madness, folks. The FPPS servers are probably melting faster than ice cream in the Sahara as fans frantically vote on this latest accusation. Bourne's team is vehemently denying any sausage-based skullduggery, while Zanari's crew is demanding a full investigation into meat-related performance enhancers. The FIA stewards are tearing their hair out, trying to make sense of this culinary conspiracy theory. Meanwhile, the sausage vendor, now inexplicably a key player in this race, is offering to personally inspect all cars for illegal bratwurst boost systems. It's no longer a Grand Prix, it's a farce on four wheels.
That defense was textbook, but Bourne's running out of options, Jeff. His tire management has suffered through all this drama. You can see those rear tires starting to give up on him.
It's the final lap, and Zanari's sticking to Bourne like melted cheese on a radiator grill. The tension's so thick, you could carve it with a butter knife. FPPS votes are flying faster than pit stopped. Le Goff's hunting down Bourne. Can our beleaguered Ferrari driver hold him off? The upward failure saga continues. He's leading the charge, but the real fireworks are happening further back. Bourne's clinging to 10th like a koala to a eucalyptus tree, with Zanari breathing down his neck. Meanwhile, the FPPS has gone into meltdown. Bourne's losing the car like a magician's assistant in a botched disappearing act. The FPPS app's probably smoking. Disaster for Bourne. He's spun faster than a politician changing policies. Bourne's facing the right way again, but his race is more cooked than yesterday's leftovers. The FPPS is in utter chaos, with fans now voting via carrier pigeon and smoke signals due to the gap crash. Race controls considering awarding positions based on the most creative voting method. Meanwhile, Bourne's been spotted furiously tweeting about sausage-based sabotage while still in the cockpit. Buck takes the checkered flag in a finish more dramatic than a soap opera season finale. But the real drama's unfolding in the steward's office, where they're wading through a sea of digital votes, carrier pigeons, and what appears to be interpretive dance from the grandstands. The FPPS has turned this race into a circus, with Buck's victory potentially hanging on a last-minute surge of votes from a mysterious IP address in Antarctica.
What an extraordinary demonstration of how digital innovation can completely transform racing dynamics, Jeff. The FPPS hasn't just changed how we penalize drivers, it's fundamentally altered racing psychology. These drivers aren't just racing on the track anymore, they're racing in a virtual arena too. The sport will never be quite the same after this, and I'm not entirely sure that's a good thing.
MacGyver crosses the line in P7, probably using a smartphone app he coded during the formation lap. Zanardi finishes 9th, his social media army already flooding the internet with conspiracy theories about sausage-powered cars and schnitzel-based performance enhancers. Bourne limps across the line in 12th, a shadow of his former position. But wait, what's this? His fans are staging a virtual sit-in on the FPPS app, demanding a recount of the sausage votes. The FIA's in crisis mode, Zanardi's threatening legal action over meat-based malfeasance, and the NO184 Nürburgring's sausage vendor is somehow the most popular figure in motorsport. What a race, what chaos, what a deliciously absurd debut for the FPPS.